A lot of questions were answered today about this Husky team who spoke to the media today here in Madison Square Garden, the site of Big East Media Day. And it's safe to say there's a lot to be excited about when taking a look at the reigning national champs.
When your program has confidence that you can win that big of a trophy and come through in those big of moments, that's obviously an intangible thing that doesn't always get factored in. But I like how we look on the court right now. Our team has got great potential, and the Big East certainly will toughen us up again this year like they did last year.
The mission is clear when talking to this team. They're looking to repeat and take home number 6. And when talking to Alex Karaban, he says that even though they've got a big target on their backs this year, the entire country's looking at them. He says he's got his eyes on the prize.
Yeah, I think just really trying to move on from last year. It's a new season, and the coaching staff's really done a great job of emphasizing that last year doesn't mean anything now, and that our target's gotten 10 times bigger at this program. So just being ready for all the games that are coming up this year, that everyone's going to give us their best shot.
Head coach Dan Hurley says he's learned a lot about this team over the summer and through the first couple weeks of practice. And the main question mark with this team going forward is how they're going to replace the production of the losses that they sustained over the offseason with guys like Jordan Hawkins going to the NBA, Joey Calcaterra leaving. But they're confident that their freshman class, especially point guard Stephon Castle, as well as transfer Cam Spencer, can really remedy these losses and carve out a role for themselves.
Steph Castle he's impressive. And I'm trying to keep him humble. I don't want him here today. He's got a chance to be one of the best freshmen in the country this year. Just the size at guard, the athleticism, the skill level. He's been very impressive. Alex Karaban led us in minutes last year as a freshman, and Steph is by far the most ready freshman we've brought in. Oh, Cam Spencer. He's just perfect for where we were to have a guy of his caliber, a two-way player, an elite shooter, somebody that could create his own shots, somebody that can make good decisions with the ball and pass it, a veteran. It's nice to have two guys on the perimeter with Tristen and Cam that could potentially both average 13, 14 a game for us. That's nice to have two guys on the perimeter that can light it up.
With the loss of Adama Sanogo, this team is really looking to lean on Bristol, Connecticut's very own Donovan Clingan, who had a monster season last year. He says he's up for the challenge.
Dama taught me a lot last year. Obviously, he was the best big man in the country, and he showed that throughout the tournament. But I feel like every day I learn something new from him, and the mentality part of what he had every single day definitely is what transferred over to me. Every single day, Dama went into practice, went into the game, just knowing that he's going to dominate his opponent. So just trying to keep that mindset and carry that over to every practice and game this year for me, and just learning from last year of everything I messed up, even learning what Dama did well, just carrying that over this year and trying to help my team win.
The thing about Donovan that makes him special is what he does, like vertically in the ball screen game, the pressure he puts on the rim, which creates threes and driving lanes, and then his rim protection and running. I think that's why the NBA loves him so much and what makes him so different.
So overall, there's just a ton to be excited about when taking a look at this UConn men's team. They kick off their season on Monday, November 6th, when they welcome in Northern Arizona into Gamble Pavilion. But until then, from Madison Square Garden, I'm Keegan Brown, UCTV Sports.